Jai Shri everyone. Happy Paryushan. Happy Independence Day. We have like two very special events today. So which is like beginning of something new. So I hope you are doing well at your home or wherever you are. So let's begin the class with Navkar Mantra. Please fold your hands, close your eyes. Namo Arihanta, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayariyanam, Namo Vajayanam, Namo Loe Savasahunam, Eso Panchanamukaro, Sava Pava Panashino, Mangalanam Jai Savve Parimam Mangalam, Namo Arihantanam, Namo Namo Ayariyanam, Namo Vajayanam, Namo Loe Savasahunam, Eso Panchanamukaro, Sava Pava Panashino, Mangalanam Che Savvesim, Padimam Havai Mangalam, Namo Arihantanam, Namo Sethanam, Namo Ayariyanam, Namo Vajayanam, Namo Loe Savasahunam, Eso Panchanamukaro Sava Pava Panashano Mangalanam Jai Savvesim Padamam Havai Mangalam Padamam Havai Mangalam Padamam Havai Mangalam. Bolo Adinath Bhagwan Ji ki jai, Bhaktamar Stotra ki jai, Acharya Manatunga Ji Maharaj ki jai, चौबीस तीर्थंकर भगवान जी की जय, जिन शासन जिन देव की जय, पर्युषण महापर्व की जय. Okay, beginning with the class. So yeah, first we have Anvi for reciting 1 to 12 number shloka.
Can you just give us 5 minutes for can you give us like 1 second?
Yeah, okay.
Guys, while Anvi is getting ready, today's session 27. We've already told you about our plans. We shared in the WhatsApp group. If there's any questions with anyone for the 12-hour Bhaktamar Stotra recital on September 12th, please talk to us either via email or on the WhatsApp group.
Okay.
Lastly,
okay.
everyone, please start your videos and chant with Anvi with full spirit and rhythm.
Okay. Bhaktamara Ranatamoli Mani Prabhana Mudyotakam Dalitapapatamo Vitanam Samyak Pranamya Jinapada Yugada Valambanam Bhavajale Patatam Jananam Yasanstuta Sakalavanmaya Tasvabodha Udbhuta Bhuti Patubi Swalokanatay, Stotver Jagat, Tritaya Chitta Hare Budare, Soshe Kilahamapitam Ratamam Jinendram, Udya Vinapi Vibhudarjita Padapita, Stotum Samudyamati Vigatatrapoham, Param Vihaya Jalasam Stitamindu Bimba, Manyaka Ichati Jana Sahasagrahitum, Vaktun Gunan Guna Samudra Shanka Kantan, कस्ते क्षमा सुरगुरुव्रतिमोऽपि बुद्ध्या कल्पान्तकालपवनोधनक्रचक्रं को वा तरितुमलमम् अम्बुनिधिं भुजाभ्याम्. सोऽहं तथापि तव भक्तिवशान् मुनीश कर्तुं सवन् विगतशक्तिरपि प्रवृत्र वृत्मात्मवीर्यम् अविचार्य मृगोमिगेन्द्रं नाभ्येति किं निजशिशो परिपालनार्थम् अल्पश्रुतं श्रुतवतां परिहासधाम तद्भक्तिरेव मुखरीकुरुते बलानां यत् कोकिला मधुरं विरोति निकरे कहे त्वत्संस्तवेन भवसन्ततिसन्निबद्धम् पापं क्षणाक्षयमुपैति शरीरभाजम् आक्रान्तलोकमलिनीलमशेषमाशु सूर्याञ्चुभिन्नमिव शार्वरमन्धकारम् मत्वेति नाथ तव संस्तवनं मयेदा माभ्यतितनुदयापि तव प्रभावति चेतो हरिष्यति सतां नलिनीदलेषु मुक्ताफलयुतिमुपैति ननुदबिन्दु आस्तां तव सवनमस्तसमस्तदोषं त्वत्सङ्कतापि जगतां दुरितानि हन्ति सूर्ये सहस्रकिरणः कुरुते प्रवेव पद्माकरेषु जलजानि विकासपाञ्चि नात्यभूतं भुवनभूषणभूतनाथै पुण्य भुवि भवन्तीमभिस्तुवन्तः सूर्या भवन्ति भवतो ननु तेन किं वा भूत्याश्रितं य इह नात्मसमं करोति कृष्का भवन्ति मणिमेषविलोकनीयं नान्यत्रतोषमुपैति जनस्य चक्षु पित्वापय च शिखराद्युतिदुःखसिन्धौ क्षारं जलं जलनिधेरसितुं क इच्छेत् शान्तरागरुचिभिः परमाणुभिस्त्वं निर्मापितस्त्रिभुवनात् अलाभभूत तावन्त एव खलु तेऽप्यन एव पृथ्व्यं यत्ते समानमपरं न हि रूपमस्ति.
Very nice, Anvi. Everyone, please give her a big round of applause. Very good. Good pronunciation. Work on like few long A's. And 12th number shloka, the voice test, it was very good. Thank you. Okay, next we have Havish for 13 to 24 number shloka.
Okay. Vakram Kvata Sunaroraganetrahari Sheshinirjita Jagatriyopamanam Bimbam Kalanka Malinam Kvanishakarasya Yadvasare Bhavati Manduparasya Kalpam Sampurnamandala Shashanka Kalakalapa Shubhra Gunastri Bhuvanam Tavilangayanti Yesam Shrita Sri Jagadishwaranathamekam Kastanivayati Santarato Yateshtam चित्रं किमत्र यदिते त्रिदशाङ्गनाभिर्नित्यं मन्नागपि मनो न विकारमार्गम् अल्पान्तकालमरुताचलिताचलेन किं मन्दरादिशिखरं चरितं कदाचित् निर्धूमवर्तिरपवरुचिततैलपूरकृत्स्नं जगत्त्रयमिदं प्रकृतिकरोषि गम्यो न जातमरुतं चलिताचलानं दीपोपरस्वमासिना श्रीजगत्प्रकाश नास्तं कदाचिदपि आसीन राहुगम्या स्पष्टीकरोषि सहसायुगपालिकन्ति नाबोधरोधनिर्वृतं महाप्रभाव सूर्यातिशाहि महिमासि मुनीन्द्रलोके नित्योदयं दोतमोहमहान्धकारं गम्यो न राहुवदनस्य न वारिदानं विभ्राजते तव मुखाब्जमनोपकान्ति विद्योजगत्पूर्वशशाङ्कबिन्दुं किं शर्वरीषु सृजना यथा महत्त्वं दैवं तु सकले किरणाकुलेऽपि मन्येवरं हरिराज एव दृष्टेषु येषु हृदयं त्वयितोषमेवि किमपेक्षितेन भवति भुवि नान्यं कश्चिन्मनो हरति नाथ भवन्तरेऽपि स्त्रीणं शतानि चतुष्टौ जनयन्ति पुत्रं नान्यसुतं दुष्प्रियं जनति प्रसूतं सर्वाधिष्ठानं प्राच्यवृत्तिं जनयति सुरदालं वामन्मनाति मुनिया परमां पुमांसम् आदित्यवर्णममलं तमसः प्रस्था त्वामावय त्वामेव सम्यक् उपलभ्य जयन्ति मृत्युं नान्यस्य वा शिवपदस्य मुनीन्द्रपन्था.
Munindra Panta.
त्वमाव्यं विभुमुचिन्त्यं शङ्खमाद्यं ब्रह्माण्डेश्वर मनन्तमनङ्गकेतुं योगीश्वरं विदितयोगमनेकमेकं ज्ञानस्फुरं ममलं प्रवदन्ति सन्तः.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you, Avesh. Good job. Okay, next we have Krita for 25 to 36.
जय जिनेन्द्र
Jai Shinendra.
बुद्धास्त्वमेव विबुधार्चितबुद्धिबोधात् त्वं शङ्करोषि भुवनत्रयशङ्करत्वात् दातासि धीर्षिवमार्गविधेर्विधानात् व्यक्तं त्वमेव भगवन् पुरुषोत्तमोऽसि तुभ्यं नमस्ते भुवनार्तिहराय नाथ तुभ्यं नमः क्षितितालमलभूषणाय तुभ्यं नमस्ते जगतः परमेश्वराय तुभ्यं नमो जिनप्रभो दधिशोषणाय को विस्मयोऽत्र यदि नाम गुणैरशेषाय त्वं शमश्रेत निरवकाशतया मुनीषा दोषैरुपात विविधाश्रयजात गार्वै स्वप्नानतरेऽपि न कदाचिदपेक्षितोषि उच्चैरशोकतरुसंश्रितमम्युका मा भाति रूपममलं भवतो नितां स्पष्टोलसत्किरणमस्तमोवितानं बिम्बं रवेरिव पयोदर पार्श्ववार्तिम् सिंहासने मणिमयूखशिखा विचित्रे विभ्राजते तव वपुकनखावदातं बिम्बं वियद्विलसदं शूलतावितानं तन्गोदयदृशिशिव सहस्ररश्मे कुन्दावदातचलचामरचारुशोभं विभ्राजते तव वपु खलु धोतकान्तम् उद्याच शङ्ख शुचिनिर्झर वरिधार मुच्चैस्ततं सुरिगिरेव शातकौम्बं चात्रत्रायं तव विभाय शशाङ्ककान्त मुच्चे स्थितं स्थगितं भानुकर प्रतापं मुक्ताफलप्रकरचालविवृत्तिशोभं प्रख्यापयति जगत् परमेश्वरत्वं गम्भीरतारवपूरितदिग्विभाग त्रैलोक्यलोकशुभसङ्गमभूतिदक्षा सधर्मचार जय घोषख सन् केदन्दुभिर्वनति ते यशस् प्रवादी मन्दार नमेरुसुपारिजात सन्तानकादिकुसुमोत्कर्षितिरुत्ता गन्धोदबिन्दुशुभमन्दमरुतप्रपाता दिव्यादिव पतति ते वचसं तरित्वा शम्भात् प्रभावयलपूरिविभाविभोस्ते लोकत्रयद्युतिमताप्त्युतिमकाशपिन्तु प्रोद्यादिवाकर निरन्ति भूरिशनख्या दीपात्या जयतेऽपि निशामपि सौम्यं स्वर्गापवर्गगममार्गविमार्गनिष्ठ सधर्मतत्त्वकथनेकपतुस्त्रिलोक्या दिव्याध्वनिर्भवति ते विशदार्थ सर्व भाषा स्वभाव परिणाम गुणे प्रयोज्य उर्नित्रहेम नवपङ्कज पुञ्जिकान्त पर्युलसन नखम्युखशिखाभिरामौ पादौ पदानि तव यत्र जिनेन्द्रधात पद्मानि तत्र परिकाल्पयन्ति.
Very nice, Krita. Very good try. You just have to practice 1 or 2 more times and then you'll be good. Good job. Everyone, please clap for her. Yeah, very nice. Okay. Thank you, all the kids who recited. So before starting the class, I would like to know, we just talked about that today's the first day of Paryushan. So how many of you are aware with what is Paryushan? Just raise your hands on the screen. Okay, nice. And for those of you who have not turned on their videos, how would I get to know that you know it or not? Okay, let's call a couple. Deep and Shrey, would you like to tell what do you know about Parisian?
Paryushan is it's an 8-day festival for Jains,
Mm-hmm.
and we in Paryushan we all fast and we do things like Jeevdaya that support our Jain religion. Like we do fasting and we drink boiled water to not kill upguy Jeev. So we basically do maximum dharma aradhana.
Very
And
nice.
fast,
And why do we? Yeah, please go ahead.
we ask for forgiveness by doing morning and night pratikraman every
Mm-hmm.
single day, 8 days of the Parishon. And in the fasting, we also there is 3 different fasts that we do. We either do uh, Vaishna, Ekashna, and Upas.
Right.
It's also ambel. So Bayashna is when you eat 2 times a day only, no more
Mm-hmm.
than that. Ekashna
Mm-hmm.
is when you do eat 1 time a day. Ambel is also eating 1 time a day, but it's basically without any spices or
Yeah.
any oil or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And upwas is when you don't eat anything at all. Just drink boiled water.
Yeah, very nice. Are you guys performing any fast?
Yeah, we're doing Ekashna today.
Wow, very nice. Very good. Good job, both of you. Thank you so much. Yes. So as Deepan Shrey rightly mentioned, that pollution is like it's the most important holy event of Jains, annual event. It's not like it comes every month. It comes every year, like once a year in the month of August and September, depending on the time on Bhado. And also like Jains observe fasting during this time period, and they follow like the like all the 5 vows. They try to like follow all of them, and as they mentioned, like there are different types of fasting. It's all like we all do all of these things like fasting, praying, meditation, just to whatever the karmas that we have accumulated so far. So it's like the best time to get rid of your karmas, because everything is in sync, like all the energies and the environment in the time period, so they all come in sync. So we like when we fast during this time period, so there will be like our karmas will shed at a rapid speed. So this time period is considered very important. And also like pollution means abiding and coming together. So all Jains like pray together, and there are like different activities. This year there won't be any, like there are all like online events, but yeah, otherwise we have different activities in the temples and different lectures. So you all should like take one, or like whatever you can do, like a minimum some niyam or something to follow, to at least like whatever you can do from your side to minimize maybe the use of you can say like the use of clothes or wastage of water, or use of accessories, or less walking on the grass. So there are different types of niyams that you should follow, maybe starting from one niyam a day and moving on to like how much you can do. So it's a very good time, and we all should very good time to get connected to God and to the higher power. So try to delve yourself into meditation, praying, and fasting, whatever you can do. Okay? Yeah. So, yeah, that was about pollution, which is today is the first day, Niminath. Yeah. Followed by it, we have Dash Lakshan. So, maybe in the next class, not next class, yeah, approximately Sunday or by that. So, after Paryushan, we have Dash Lakshan, followed by Digambars. So both festivals consider a very significance in our Jain religion. Moving on to the class. So today we'll be covering 37 and 38 number shloka. Very close to the end now. We have already unlocked 36 blocks. Few more to go, and then we'll be out of the prison. Excited? Can't see the excitement on your faces, guys. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Moving forward. So, yeah, what do you observe in the shloka number 37? Let me pick some random. Guys, please raise your hands.
Ashiji,
Can
like
I?
like last Sunday, call on the kids
Yeah.
that are not necessarily active, rather than
Yeah.
raising hands. Just
Mm-hmm.
call on the kids.
Idea? Do you want to give a try? Idea, can you?
Your voice keeps on going out and then coming back, so we can't hear exactly what you say.
Oh. Is it better
Yes,
now?
it keeps on happening.
Is it better now?
Yes.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. So, Ariha, you want to share your observations about the picture? What's happening here?
Yeah. I see Adinath Bhagavan, and I see lots of people, and I see animals, and I see Acharya Manatungaji writing
Mhm.
Bhaktamar Sutra, and
Mhm.
and I also see flags everywhere,
Mhm.
and I see Marasabs, and I think I see kings, and normal people, and animals.
Okay. So, what do you think? What is the scene known as? Like,
I
what's
know.
happening here?
I know.
Can I say something?
It's the summer shut-in.
Very nice. Very good. Very good. Thank you. Okay. So, next. Riva?
Can I in?
Riva? Do you want to share your observations? Mm-mm. No? Ria and Sanjana? Ria and Sanjana? Hmm. Okay. Kavya? Kavya?
What was the question?
Yeah, do you want to share your observations? What do you see in the picture?
Sure. I see Adinath Bhagwan sitting on a lotus, and like it looks like light is coming out from him. And
Mhm.
Acharya Manatunga is writing Bhaktamar Stotra,
Mhm.
and I think Adinath Bhagwan might like be giving sermon to everyone at the Samvasharan.
Very good. Mhm.
That's all I see.
Okay, what do you think? Like, how come, what is the significance of this light? Where is it coming from?
I don't know. Maybe it's because he like just became a Tintunker.
Okay. Okay. And why are animals also here in the third row?
Because like even the animals found out that Adinath Bhagwan
Mm-hmm.
became a Tintunker and they want to listen to him.
Very nice. Very nice. Very good. Right. Yeah. So in the scene of Samavsharan, everyone can understand the sermons of Thankar in their own language. That's why you'll see like first place we have monks and Indras over there, then the lay people, and then animals in different kinds of insects and everyone else.
Can I say?
Eval? Yeah.
Okay. My observations are I So this place is basically, I forgot the name, but it's that place where there's a tree and then Lord Adinath sits on every Tirthankar, sits under it, and there's a tree. Then 2 days fan him, and then there are lots of people coming, like kings and animals, and the animals can understand his speech too, because Lord Adinath's speech is so pure that even the animals can understand it.
Very nice. Very
And
nice.
this
Do you
place
remember
was
the name of the tree?
what?
Remember the name of the tree we covered in one of the shloka?
Sorry?
Remember the name of the tree that we covered in one shloka as well? 28 shloka?
No.
No? Okay. Ashoka tree?
I do.
Oh yeah, it was the Ashoka tree. I remember.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good, Keval. Thank you. And
You're
yeah,
welcome.
as
And
Kavya
repeat
rightly
that once.
mentioned, sorry.
Kavya, did you say something?
No, no.
I'm with
I
you,
was just
Ken.
okay. Is that I can't.
I'm with you.
Oh, they have separate observation, like a different observation apart from what Keval and Kavya said.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, that I want to say that these all are the Samosaran, and in a Samosaran, first in a Samosaran there first are gods and then are common people, and next are the animals because they are the lowest one in the lives, and Adina Bhagwan giving them advice or advices and speech type of we could
Yeah.
say. Yeah.
Thank you. Very good. Yeah.
I would
So
like
who-
to say something about the Samosharan,
Okay, go ahead.
or you can go ahead. I'll say it later.
Can I have your name, please?
Pragya.
Oh, okay. Do you have like anything different from what others have said? Otherwise, we'll move forward.
About the Samosharan.
Yeah. About the observation, like the scene which is happening here.
There's the Adinath Bhagwan is like, while Adinath Bhagwan is giving a Samosharan, the like all the people can hear in their own language.
Yeah, we have discussed that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So overall, like
Can I say
as we
something?
can, I'm sorry, Misha.
Yeah, I think the Samaritan is like when he was, I think, 72 years old, and he was leaving the earth. He was saying his last speech, and they, I think, all the gods were made the Samaritan. So he, and I don't think it's he made 4 chairs, so he only sat in the east section, but it's not showing it in here. And it was like his last speech until when he became a Tirthankar and he died and went to moksha.
Yeah, that's very
I
informative.
have a question.
Okay, let me finish this up, and then how about we'll take your question in the end? Is that okay?
But my question was about the observation.
Okay.
Picture. In the picture, why are the monks and the devs together?
Like in the first one?
Yeah. Why are they together?
Okay, it's like, so monks are considered as, like the first, they also hold like the first place. And along with that, devas, so they have come to, they set up the entire Samavsharan and everything. So in a way, like they are holding the first place too. So you'll see like there is a line between them, but like they are on their separate sides, but yeah, still like they hold a very considerable position in the Samavsharan. That's why they're in the first place. And then lay people and ladies, they are in the second place, and then followed by the animals. So it's all like depending on their levels.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, thank you to everyone for your observations. I just want to point out, like Kavya mentioned about the light, which was very interesting. And in this shloka, we'll actually discuss about like what is this light coming from. So we'll get to see like what is it while we learn the meaning about it. So let's move forward to the pronunciation. Okay. Yeah. So first word, itham. Itham. So this T, you can see you have to put like pressure over TT, H, th. It's th. Itham means this way. Yatha. Yatha means here. Yatha. Tava. Tava. Tava means yours. Vibhutir. Vibhutir. Vibhutir means prosperity. Vibhutir. Vibhutir. Long U. Last word. Abhu Jinendra. Abhu Jinendra. It's like your prosperity is here all over, oh Lord. So when you combine both the words, so it would be Vibhutir Bhu Jinendra. Bhu Jinendra. Bhu Jinendra. Itham Yatha Tava Vibhutir Bhu Jinendra. Next line. Dharmo Padeshana. Dharam plus Upadesh. That's why it's Dharmo. Try pronouncing with me. It's a long word. Dharmo Deshan. Dharmo Deshan means of the religion. Dharmo Deshan. Vidho. 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 Dhao means the process. Vidho. Na. 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 Tatha. Na. Tatha. So in the first line you see yatha, and second line it's tatha, like there, here. Tatha. Parasya. Very less pressure on S over here. Parasya means others. Dharmo Deshan Vidho Na Tatha Parasya. Parasya. Third line. Yadrik. Yadrik means similar or like that. Yadrik. Prabha. Yadrik. Prabha. Prabha means light. Dinakratah. Dinakratah. Dinakratah means of the sun. Dinakratah. Daytime when sun is outside. Last word. Is it a bit big? We try to split it. Praha Tandkara. Praha Tandkara. Praha Tandkara means destroying the darkness. Prahatandkara. Prahatandkara. Last line. Tadrik. Tadrik Tadrik. It's also Kuto. Kuto means where. Graha Ganasya. Graha Ganasya. Graha Ganasya. Group of planets. Graha Ganasya. Vikashinopi. Last word. Vikashinopi means while rising. Let's recapitulate the entire shloka one more time. Itham, itham, yatha. Very good, Nevinath. Yatha, tava, vibhutir, vibhutir, bhu, jinendra. Bhu, jinendra. Second line. Dharmopateshan, dharmopateshan. Vidhau, vidhau, na, na, tatha, tatha, parasya, parasya. Very good, Mahavi. Parasya. Third line. Yadrik, yadrik, prabha, prabha, dinakritah, dinakritah, prahatandhakara, prahatandhakara, prahatandhakara. Last line. Tadrik, tadrik, kuto, tadrik, kuto, graha, graha, ganasya, ganasya, vikashinopi, vikashinopi. Let's join all the words together and try to recite. I can pick any random person, so make sure you pronounce with me. It would be good for you. Itham yatha tav vibhutir bhujinendra dharmopadeshan vidho na tatha parasya yatra prabha dinakratah prahatandhakara Tadrakuto grahaganasya vikashinopi Itham yatha tav vibhutir bhujinendra Dharmopadeshan vidhana tatha parasya Yatra prabha dinakratah prahatandhakara Tadrakuto grahaganasya vikashinopi Itham yatha tav vibhutir bhujinendra Dharmopadeshan vidhana tatha parasya Yatra prabhadinekratah prahatandhakara Tadrakuto grahaganasya vikashinopi Mantra jap Om Namo Bhagavate Apatichakre Hem Kim Bloom Om Rim Mano Vashita Siddhai Namo Nama Apatichakre Rim Tha Tha Swaha Riddhija Om Rim Haram Namo Sabhosai Patanam Jom Rum Namah Swaha. Is the pronunciation clear, everyone? Okay. Thank you, Swasti, for giving me a heads up. Thank you, Naimina. Okay, who would like to recite? Let me pick up. Other, do you want to give it a try? Yeah. Okay.
इत्थं यथा तव विभूतिरभूजिनेन्द्र धर्मोपदेशनविदो न तथा परस्य यादृक्प्रभादिनकृतबृहतान्धकार तादृक्तो ग्रहगणस्य विकाशिनोऽपि.
Very nice. Very nice. Excellent. Good job. Okay. Who else? Kavya? The other Kavya, not the girl, the boy. Kavya? No? Okay, then Maya? Maya, I think your voice is breaking in between. I think there's some network issue.
Can I please sing?
Who was that?
Me, Pragya.
Yeah, let me see. I know you know it. Okay. Ridhima?
इत्थं यथा तव विभूतिरभूजिनेन्द्र धर्मोपदर्शनविधो न तथा परस्य यादृक्प्रभादिनकृता प्रपतान्धकार तादृक्तो ग्रहगणस्य विकाशिनोऽपि.
Excellent. Very good. Very good, Ridhima.
Can I sing, Pragya? Jin?
Okay, so rest, like we'll have the recitation in the end. Is it okay, Pragya?
Okay,
We'll
yeah.
quickly cover up the meaning because we still have
Yes.
another shloka to cover. Is it okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So let's move forward. Okay, so as you can see here in this picture, there is sun and there is moon also here. And Lord Adinath is, in the center, and the entire area is filled with people, animals, and like different creatures, different kinds of beings. So now what Acharya Manatundaji is saying in this shloka, that Lord, the specific part, like the Adinath Bhagwan is like very powerful. So he's saying like the specific part that you have attained, why how you have attained it, it is because of your Vitragta. It is because of your detachment from everything and elimination of karmas. Like once you have eliminated all your karmas, then only you can attain liberation, right? So since Adinath Bhagwan has like get rid of all his detachment and all his karmas, that's why he's the most powerful person. So therefore, your method, like the method of giving religious discourse, since he's powerful, so that's why his method is also powerful. How can like not everyone even listen to him, but since like you can see there's huge population who is ready to listen to Lord Adinath, because his discourses, like the sermons that he's about to give, it is very powerful. That's why they all are gathered there to listen to his sermon. So he's saying, since you are powerful, that's why your discourse is powerful. Now how he has done, like how sure he is about what he has said is, in the last two lines, he has given an example. Acharya Manatungaji is he's giving an example. So he says that can any other stars and any other planets have the same radiance as the sun? No. Like the light emitting from the sun is so bright and so powerful, but it is not like the other light emitted by other planets. It's inferior to him, right? So the sun penetrates through the darkest of the darkness, and what it do? It brightens up everything that comes up in its way. So you are that kind of sun. And basically, like in this shloka, he is trying to see Adinath Bhagwan as like from an external perspective, but also like his the personality that he has. So he's trying to like bring out the inner perspective also. In the previous shlokas, we have already covered about the light, about sun, how he is being compared to sun and to the moon. So he is basically like now he's making a direct comparison that okay, people are gathered here. Why? Because you have that power. Not everyone can gather so much population, and not everyone can compel others to listen to you, but you are powerful. That's why people are here to listen to you. So that's overall being presented in the shloka. Eva, you have a question?
Yes.
Go ahead.
My question is that if suppose if you met Lord Adinath in front of you, then would, if the light is so, they say that if you look at the sun, then your eyes would burn. But Lord Adinath's sun is even more powerful than that. So then, how will you be able to look at Lord Adinath?
So if you remember, 35th number shloka. So in that we covered that you are as powerful and as bright as the sun, and also we made a comparison to the moon also. But what we said that okay, though you are like the sun, but your light emitting from you, it's very cool. Like it is not as hot as the sun. And even same with the moon. If we like come closer to you, because if you go closer to the moon, so it would be like very very cold, and in case of sun it would be very very hot. But you are very stable, and you have a calm and peaceful light. So no, everyone will feel comfort while looking at you, or while being closer to you, or surrounded by you. So you will not feel any kind of discomfort. There is a comparison, but only difference is like the light, which even the comparison is there with sun and moon. The light that Adinath Bhagavan has, it is very calm and very subtle, and very like relaxing and very comfortable. So you'll not feel discomfort in that.
Yes.
Good question.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So yeah, that's the overall gist, that there is Samasharan, but why is Samasharan happening? Because firstly, like Lord Adinath is very powerful. He has got rid of all his karmas and all his detachment and passions and everything. That's why like so many people are here to listen to him, because they know like he's very powerful. And then Acharya Manatungaji is making a comparison with the sun and moon, that okay, there are other planets also, but not as good as the sun or the moon. So you are like that, like you are the superior one. So now we have is Neelamji here for sharing the purpose, the bhav?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So the purpose in the bhav is to subdue any sort of like cruelty of speech. If anyone is being cruel towards you, you can use the sloka to subdue their cruelty, make them calmer, make them positive towards you. And if you have anything you need to work on with your speech, if you have a rough speech, if you need a softness of speech, then this shloka is good for that. It's also good to help you with, like, if coworkers, bosses are bossing you around, if there's any sort of reputation and fame that you're trying to gain, then it's a good shloka for fame and reputation. It also subdues all of the planets, especially Mercury, which governs your speech. your Vishuddhi chakra, your throat chakra. So it governs that, the green Mercury. It also helps you with all the planets, though. It will help you balance any planet. And is for all, for any sort of anyone being cruel, kindness, and anything having to do with that. I will just sing it one time. Itam yatha tava vibhutir bhujinendra dharmopateshana vidavna tatha parasya yadrik prabha tina krita prahatandakara tadrikuto grahaganasya vikashi nopi. The riddhi is Om Rim Arham Namo Savasahi Patanam Jram Jram Namah Swaha. Om Namo mantra is Om Namo Bhagavate Aprati Chakre Aim Klim Bloom Om Rim Manovachitam Siddhaye Namo Namaha Aprati Chakre Rim Tha Tha Swaha.
Now we have Chad for storytelling. Chad will narrate the story for 37 number shloka.
Jai Janendra, everyone. So here's the story for the 37th shloka. Gold and diamond are almost related. Dhan and daulat, rupees, are similarly related. If all these convey the meaning of wealth, or who is fond of gold and wealth become mad. A poet has said that kanak and kanak sound similar, yet one is gold and the other is a bitter fruit. When you find dhatur and gold, the gold makes you more mad. When everyone eats dhatur, he becomes mad, and a person who finds gold is more disturbed. There's a saying, when wealth comes, it kicks one and at his break, and his chest becomes broader, but when the kick is on the chest, he bends down. When the word daulat is divided into two, it means do and daulat and lat, which means two kicks. With these kicks, humanity is divided into two societies, one reflecting on their past life. He has lost much in his business and he becomes poverty-stricken and comes to Sogaji millionaire's house. So this is about a person who's because of his past life, he's in poverty and he goes to someone's house. So a millionaire, Sogaji, he humbly sat in the millionaire and the millionaire welcomed him very politely. He said, Seth Jindaji, welcome. If it is a long, long time since we met. As the millionaire smoking was eating pan, spat out and said, please speak, how can I help you? As the millionaire was smoking, he spat. But before he could speak, Jindalji's eyes were drawn to the golden spittle pot and kept fixed on it. Instead of reflecting, he was wonderstruck, and he was in a mental storm. He said, the more I worship this gold, it is going away, while the millionaire is spitting on it. Yet it seems it stays with him. Sage Sukatji could read this mind of Jindas, the already disturbed fellow, and said, friend, listen. All these kings and sadhus have worn the cloth of austerity, and at their feet the great kings also bend before the sages who have left all the worldly things behind them. The real treasure is within oneself. Wise man searching for worldly goods and forgets his soul. The one who is able to become God is is going to round like a beggar for the perishable things of this world. This point touched him, and the eyes of wisdom of Jindas were opened. As he was about to leave, Seth Sukat gave a bag full of money and said, please take it and start your business. Again, Jindas took the bag of money and went home. Seeing the fortune and wealth, how fickle they are, suddenly his bag of money fell and spread all over. At the sound of it, the crowd gathered, and instead of picking it up and giving the money to the owner, they took it, because if it was their fortune, they got it. Some people kept saying that it was the banana peel. If the banana peel was not thrown, it would not have happened. This happened because it was already written in his fortune. But Jindas was not at all disturbed with all these happenings because he already knew the secret of nature's Maya. If it is in my favor, I will surely get it. Thinking of all these while returning to the city, he met the Rishi Muni, and according to his advice, on Diwali day, he worshipped Bhaktamar. Then Lakshmi Devi presented him with a precious magic glittering stone, and the palace of Jindas was lit up with the light of that getting stone. So the moral of this story, which I think the moral is that once you understand the true meaning of wealth and the meaning of the true meaning of wealth being your good qualities and good values, the artificial wealth and the worldly treasure will come to you. So gold, just like Jindas, as soon as he realized what actual wealth is, about how he has to be a good person on the inside, he was blessed with a stone which lit up his entire palace.
Very beautiful. Very nice. Thank you, Chahat and Saina, for sharing.
Thank you. Very nice.
Okay. Anyone else want to share the moral? We'll just take one or two. Neelamji, do you want to pick someone randomly to share the moral?
Yeah. How about Anvi? Anvi?
Okay. The moral of the story is you can't take if you like if you're have a good heart, like the stuff that you want will always come to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, like, if you let go and if you don't have such an a desire, like Lord Adinath doesn't have any desire, and he can at will, because he's so pure and because he has no apprehensions, no grudges, nothing against anything, and with himself, he can attract anything at will, but he doesn't have the desire anymore. So that's the other thing, like that you also learn in meditation and stuff, that everything is transient, right? Like we don't go back with any money, we don't go back with any properties, with even any relationships. So the transiency of things is very real, you know, and that's what they're also trying to tell you with money. So don't have so much any desire or any attachment towards anything, and money being one of them, or gold or whatever, like whatever the property and everything that they had described in the story. So you get the gist. Yeah, you guys got the gist of what they were trying to say. Very nicely done.
Okay. So let's move on to Shloka 38. Quick observations, please. Let me see. Saina, you want to share your observations about it? About the picture?
My observations are there's this Muni and he's sitting and meditating, and the elephants, they're just bowing. The one elephant is bowing down to him, and Rishabh Devji is up in the sky on the lotus, and Manatangaji is writing the Bhaktamar Stotra, and yeah.
Okay, very nice. Very good. Thank you. Who will go next? Swasti?
Okay, so my observations are that it looks like the one that's next to the person meditating looks like she's pregnant or she's dizzy,
And the other elephant looks like there are flies attacking him, and he's scared of the water. And there is a tree near the person who's meditating, and there's a lake. The Acharya Man Tungaji is on a mountain, and yeah, and the sky is and the elephant looks actually like she's dizzy or she's sleepy, and it looks like the person who the other elephant who's getting attacked by some flies looks like it's her mother or his mother, and that's my
That's very deep and thoughtful. Like you actually established relationship between two elephants. That's very good. Good job. Thank you, Swasti. Riva, do you have anything to say about the picture? No? Okay. Rohan and Akshay? Rohan and Akshay? You can unmute yourself. No? Okay. Let's take it last. Avani?
So my observation is mostly the same, but I noticed something different. So, like where Adina Bhagwan is sitting, there is something behind his head, something like dark, and there's like lines around it. So maybe like it's something in the sky that's blocking his light or something.
Okay, very good. And do you have like any different observation for this elephant? What's happening with him?
Well, it looks like it's being annoyed by a lot of like mosquitoes. Maybe they're trying to like bite him.
I have a different observation.
Is that Pragya?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think that the other elephant, the one that's sitting down in front of the monk, who's like meditating, I think she's the mother of the mother, and like she's like looking at the monk, and she's like feeling very peaceful, and like she's really deeply engrossed in like a trance sort of, and she doesn't notice that her like her child is getting like disturbed by the mosquitoes.
So what do you think? Okay, like, so why is she not helping her child?
Because she's like because she's like her mind is not on that, her whole focus is on the monk.
Okay, it could be one of the possible reasons. Very good. Very
And
good.
also, yeah, that like the thing behind Adinath Bhagwan that has like that's like like dark yellow and has like spikes. I think that's the sun.
Yeah, it's just like the effect of the sun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very rightly mentioned. Yeah. Okay, so we'll actually like let's move forward and let's like cover up the meaning and pronunciation, and then you will get to know that why this elephant is sitting like this and what is happening with the like this elephant with the bees. Yeah. Okay. So let's start with the pronunciation. So first one, in this like C will the CH would be silent. So it would be Shotan. Shotan. CH would be silent. It's the form of pronunciation. Shotan means the waterfall. Shotan, Shotan, Shotan. It's Shotan, waterfall or like the flowing water. Mud, Shotan, mud. Mud is a kind of fluid, a liquid, which comes out from the temples of elephants. Shotan, mud. Avil, Avil. Avil means dirty, impure. Avil. Villola, Villola means agile. Villola. So when you join these three words, it would be Madavil, Villola. Madavil, Villola. Mad, Avil, Villola. Last word. Kapola Mula. Kapola Mula means at the scene. Kapola Mula. Shotan, Madavil, Villola, Kapola Mula. Second line. Matta, Matta, Matta means mad. Brahmat, Brahmat, Brahmat means roaming. Brahmat, Brahmara, Brahmara, the black color beetles. Brahmara, Nada, Nada means the humming sound. Brahmara, Nada, Brahmara, Nada. Next word. Vivradha, 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 Kopam, Kopam. Vivradha, Kopam means increased anger or like very, very aggressive. Matta, Brahmat, Brahmara, Nada, Vivradha, Kopam. Third line. Airavatabham, Airavatabham, Airavatabham. So it's kind of like elephant. The name is Aravat. Ibham, Ibham, Ibham means elephant. Eravat is the name of an elephant. Ibham, Udyatam, Udyatam means defiant. Udyatam, Udyatam, Udyatam. Apatantan, Apatantan, Apatantan means coming towards. So as you can see, it's a like the entire line is just one word, but we have split it into 4 parts. So when you join last 2 words, it would be Udhyat, Udhat, Mapatantan, Mapatantan, Mapa, Udhat, Mapatantan. Last line. Drisht, Drishtva, Drishtva. Drishtva means having seen. Drishtva, Bhayam. Bhayam means develop fear. Drishtva, Bhayam. Bhavati, Bhavati means happens. Bhavati, no. Bhavati, no. Bhavata, oh, it's Bhavat plus Ashritanam. Bhavat means yours. Ashritanam, Ashritanam, Ashritanam. Those who find shelter in you, or those who find refuge in you. That means Bhavdashritanam. Drishtva, Drishtva, Bhayam, Bhavati, no, Bhavdashritanam. Bhavdashritanam. First line, one more time. Shotan, Shotan. Try pronouncing with me. Shotan, Madavil, Madavil, Vilola, Kapola Mula, Kapola Mula, Mata, Brahmat, Mata, Brahmat, Brahmara, Nada, Vivradha, Nada, Vivradha, Kopam, Kopam, Airavata, Airavata, Bhamibham, 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 Uddhat, Mapatantam, Mapatantan, Drishtva, Bhayam, Bhavati, Bhavati, no, Bhavadashritanam, Bhavadashritanam. Let's recite it. Shotanmadabil vilol kapol mula Matta Brahmat Brahmaranad Vivradh Kopam Airavata Bhamibhamuttat Mapatantan Drishva Bhayam Bhavatino Bhavadashritanam Shotanmada Vilola Kapola Mula Mata Brahmat Brahmaranad Vivrat Kopam Airavata Bhamibhamuttat Mapatantan Drishva Bhayam Bhavatino Bhavadashritanam Shotanmada Vilola Kapola Mula Mata Brahmat Brahmaranad Vivrat Kopam Airavata Bhamibhamuttat Mapatantam Drishtva Bhayam Bhavatino Bhagadashritanam. Mantrija. Om Namo Bhagavate Mahanag Pulyochatane Kaldrashta Mridako Kothapani Per Mantra Prashasani Devi Sahasna Devate Vim Namo Nama Swaha Om Reem Shatru Vijayani Ranagre Gram Krim Krum Kram Namo Nama Swaha Ridija Om Reem Aram Namo Mahaparinam Shrom Shrom Nama Swaha. There is an interesting thing about this mantra that we just heard. So, like initially, this mantra was added like very, very late, not like the other usual mantras that were added like, by the Bhattaraks immediately after the shlokas, like after they started writing on it. But in the earlier times, like this shloka itself was considered as a mantra, like there was no separate mantra for it. Later on, it was added because this one, like as we go on to the purpose, it specifically focus on fear from it eliminates fear from the elephant. So yeah, this was itself a mantra, like shloka as well as mantra. Is the pronunciation clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Vihu, would you like to recite?
We who just left.
Oh yeah. Just- Okay.
Can I recite?
Rita,
Yes.
can you recite?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
च्योतन्मदाविलविलोलकपोलमूला मत्तभ्रमादभ्रमरनादव्रीवृतकोपम् ऐरावतापमिमम् ऊतप्तम् आपतान्तान् दृष्ट्वाभयं भवति नो भवदाश्रितानम्.
Very nice. It's Vivridha Kopam. Vivridha Kopam. Very good, very good. Thank you. Pragya,
Thank you.
you want to recite?
Yeah, can I recite both of them or only the 38th one?
Right now 38, in the end, both of them.
Okay.
Then we'll be finished with the session. Yeah.
श्योतन्मदाविलविलोलकपोलमूला मत्तप्रमद्भ्रमरनादविवृद्धकोपम् ऐरावताभमिभमुद्धतम् आपतन्तान् दृष्टा भयं भवति नो भवदश्रितात्मम्.
Very nice rhythm. Very good. So just one thing, it's Uddat Mapatantan. Mapatantan. Yeah.
Mapatantan.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. For those who are left, we'll give you a chance in the end. Okay. Moving on to the meaning. So that's for sure. Like there's something related with the elephant that's happening over here. So as you can see in the picture, like there is this very aggressive, furious, intoxicated elephant. And so in the first line, we talked about mud. Like I mentioned that there's like, it's kind of a like fluid that comes from the temple of elephant, and it rolls down like to the cheeks also. It's it's not like pure, it's kind of like dirty. So what happens is when that fluid comes out, so it's like sweet in taste. So it what it do is it attracts like bees and the butterflies. So you saw in the previous picture there were bees around the head of elephant. So it's because like that fluid attracted those bees, and they are all over it. And what happens, so if some animal will try to come and eat us, or like come over us, so we'll feel like very irritated or agitated. So the same is happening with the elephant over here. Like he's feeling very annoyed and very aggressive that these are all over him, and they are actually like biting him. Though elephant is very big, but still, like when bees bite, it hurts. So they're all like biting him. So what is happening, so because of that, like he has become like fully out of control. And what he's doing is he's causing destruction everywhere, wherever whatever is coming on his way. He's just like destructing it, destroying all of the things which are on his way. So now this shloka is, so you can see like in the previous picture, it was there was another elephant which was sitting very calmly in front of the one who was meditating. Someone mentioned also. So what is the significance of it? Like there we have like several examples also. When Lord Mahavira, he left house. So at that time, like he had his body, since he was a king, like he was a prince, so his body was all, he had like fragrance all around his body, and that attracted bees and other animals too. In some cases, like lions also eat his flesh. But what he did he react it? No. He just like he stayed silent, and he just he was like very calm, and he stood straight without reacting anything. And then what happened? Anyone want to share what happened in the end? When the lion came to eat uh, Lord Mahavira, what happened in the end? Swasti?
And moves.
No, not immediately.
Well, he got
How did he reacted?
he reacted with nothing. Like
With
he
nothing.
silent stood and he kept silence. Like if it were a bee bothering us, we would not stay silent. We would just run away, mom, dad. But he actually stayed there and he didn't get scared of the lion. He was even in deep meditation, so he didn't know the lion was coming.
Very nice, very nice. Right. So, what is like the entire purpose of this that Acharya Manadungar is trying to convey to us that he's saying like, so you saw like the person, the elephant who was sitting in front of the meditating person. So he's trying to like, give us a picture that Lord, whosoever, finds a refuge, under very miserable situations in front of you, like whosoever finds a shelter in you. So what happens to him? Like, so they become free from all kinds of fear. They are not left with any kind of fear. And when one becomes unified with you, like when one consider like becomes like very attached with you, accept your virtues and inculcates them in himself, so they become like more fearless and more like valiant, I should say. So that's why like the shlok, it focuses like it is basically for the fears. So when through the picture, he's basically trying to depict that if you'll chant the shloka, just like elephant got rid of his fear, you will also be able to get rid of all your fears. So, but in detail, I would like Neelamji to tell you the purpose of this shloka, and then we'll have Chahat to narrate the story.
Yeah, so you have pretty much touched on what I was going to say, but it also helps with intoxicated humans. This isn't very common, the intoxication in general, but yeah, it helps with intoxicated humans and elephants. Also, it helps you with the wealth. So it helps you with wealth. It helps you with kind of picking back on what 37th did, help you with the fame and wealth and reputation, prosperity. It can also help you with like if there's any family member issues or like any like cruelty or disharmony within the workplace, your boss overpowering you, or anything that's going on in that avenue. So it helps you with just calming things down, making things harmonious, giving you some sort of a prosperity and wealth. And if there is any intoxication, then it subdues that as well, the elephant and the human intoxication. Does anyone want to attempt to say the 38 shloka? Anyone want to raise hand? Let's see. Okay. I will call on Adish.
Yeah. 38 shloka, right?
38, yes.
Shotanmadavivahilola matta pramada brahmanada virita ऐरावतापमिव मुदतमापतान्तं दृष्ट्वा भयं भवति नो भवदाश्रितानाम्.
Chitanam, yep. Okay, good attempt, good try. One more person? Anyone else want to go?
I have a
Okay, someone
question.
new.
I have a question.
Sure.
So for the bhav of this shloka, would it also take away your fears?
So all those shlokas, I think in general, do help with that. There's a particular one for fear, like 8 types of fear, which we will touch upon. It's a 47th shloka. So it gets rid of your fears of death, your fears of heights, your fears of this, that. So there's like 7 or 8 different types of fears that it will help you with. So that's a particular one that it's more specific to fear. But at the same time, I think in general, just by chanting of these shlokas, it raises your vibration. It changes your subconscious and you start attracting different things. So it really removes the fear, because once we realize that, everything is transient, everything, the suffering is not permanent, even the joy is not permanent. Everything comes and goes, and it's like a wave. It's like, it's like, so because we know the transiency of things, and we know that, you start feeling that once you start imbibing these shlokas and they start becoming a part of you, those, you become fearless in general, like Lord Adinath. You start gaining those qualities of Lord Adinath and the immortal sense, because we are immortal, but we have these fears of the body, of getting disease, of dying, of all these things. But all of these things are impermanence. I mean, the only thing that's guaranteed is that we are born and we are dying. So it does remove the fears. But if you wanted a particular one, then we will be touching upon that during 47 shloka. But it does
Thank
help
you.
you. It's like,
Okay, so now we have Chahat for story of 38 number shloka. Chahat. Is Chahat here, Priya?
I don't see Chahat. Maybe they got disconnected. Why don't you cover it, Ashiji?
Okay. Okay, so
Or if you want to see if any kid would want to volunteer to recite the mantra in Riddhi. Anybody in this class who wants to try?
Try, but
Go ahead, Swasti.
I could try, but right now I need to open it on Dr. Manju's site so I can see.
After the session.
I can try sing it, but I need to look and say. I'm saying 37 and 38, okay? Okay.
Yes, only 38, right? Or 37 as well, Ashiji?
I can do 37 and 38.
38
Okay.
for now. But then I was thinking like we could do that at the end, but okay.
Om Namo Bhagavate Apratik Chakre Aim Klim Bloom Om Him Mano Vachita Siddhe Namo Namaha Apratik Chakre Him Tha Tha Swaha. And Om Him Aham Namo Savyu Sahi Patanam Jom Jom Namah Swaha.
Thank you, Swasti.
Do I say the 38 or should I start from here?
You can say it's fine.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bhagavate Mahanaga Kulu Chatani Kala Drashtra Mri Toko Ti Pita Para Matra Ti Devi Shasan Devata Him Namo Swaha Om Him Shruti J Yarnam Ragre Ram Gram Grim Grum Graha Namo Namah Swaha Om Him Aham Namo Mane Balinam Jom Jom Namah Swaha. Jai Jinendra.
Thank you, Swasti. Thank you. So, okay, before we come to the end, let me just quickly assign the homework, and then we'll continue with the meditation, end it with the meditation and Navkar mantra. Yeah, so the homework would be same. 37th and 38th shloka, you have to write 3 times, and you have to post a video on Flipgrid. So I have not been, like, I think most of you are not properly doing your homework. So please try. We're not like forcing you, but yeah, just give a try. Again, as I said last time, we are not judging you, we are not evaluating you on anything, like if you're a good artist, or if you have a very good handwriting, or if you like if you have a good voice or anything. We're not evaluating you on any of those bases. It's just like whatever the knowledge, we just want to make sure, like whatever the knowledge that we are delivering, so you're like grasping it in the right way or not. So the only purpose is that, no force on you all. So try, like give your own efforts, try and do the homework. That would be good.
Yeah, because what you put into this is what you will get out of this. So yeah, the more the more you put in and everything, the more you'll see the fruits of that labor and stuff. So that's all. And whenever I
most importantly, guys,
it,
we're coming to an end of sessions, right? We're coming towards
yeah,
the end of the session. There are
did you
48
want me to do
stotras,
the
right?
meditation and stuff?
Sorry,
Okay.
all I was just trying to say, kids, was
Is there time for
this is
meditation?
48 stotras, right?
Okay, so I wanted to conclude with a small dhyan and Nakar mantra meditation. So I just wanted to say real quick also that another memory hack that I use, a pro tip, is that I learned from someone. They said that if you have more start and end times, then you will remember more. So when you're learning a shloka, like you'll probably realize that you remember the first line and usually what you like learn last the most. Like even after many times, like even if you forget everything, you'll still remember it by the first word or the last word. So what I mean by having more start and end sessions is like by taking more breaks. So a pro tip that I was taught for memory is that if you start and then you take a break, but you just take a short break and then you sit back down, that's your second start. So if you have more start and ends, then you're going to remember more of the passage. So I guess with 4 lines, that might be like too much to ask to take a break in 4 lines. But if you're learning a few shlokas at a time, you can do it that way. And then that way, so when you have more start and finish times, you'll remember more of, like, you'll have more beginning and ends. So you'll remember a lot more of what you learn in a quicker manner, and it'll be more sustainable and efficient way to learn. So I just wanted to share that pro tip. I remember a long time ago I was sharing that, and in the WhatsApp group as well, people had asked. So I wanted to cover that since we are using a learning tool and we're trying to learn something new. And like anything that we learn that's new, it's the same concept. And then since this is a different language, it's Sanskrit. Another thing that I learned in Spanish class is that even if you don't know how to speak it, or you want to learn it quicker, if you continue to have that language in the background. So when we were learning Spanish, like even if we were not at the conversational level, they told us to, watch there's some shows or have it in the background, even if you don't understand it, because you'll start staying in that language. It's kind of like when you go study abroad and you stay in a country and you're learning that language. I mean, you're not learning the language, but you're thrown into the language. That immersion is what will really catapult and increase the speed of you learning that, instead of dibbling and dabbling. Like if you're doing it a lot faster in a shorter amount of time, but putting in a lot more time, it's gonna sustain with you longer than if you put in 1 hour once a month like that. So that's how they said that you can learn any language or any, different task in a much quicker manner by immersing yourself in it, and by using this pro tip that I said, the having more start and end times. And then the third thing is by having that language. Like I have Bhaktamar Shlokas going on, on my Chromecast many times throughout the day. It's going on while I'm, it's in a soft language, but I have it on. Even now, while I'm talking to you guys, it's on in the background. So, these are just things that I do, and that helps me learn faster as well. Whatever new thing that I'm trying to learn. Okay, so let's just close our eyes. Let's close our eyes, take 3 deep breaths. Touch your index finger to your thumb. Put your palm facing up. Put it on your knees, both your knees. Take another deep breath. Take a third deep breath. Now I want you to tap in between your eyebrows, your third eye, your Ajna chakra. Just tap it a little bit so it will activate it. And we're gonna just start with a simple Om, because everyone knows it is very universal, but it's the sound of the sun. And what is the sun? It's yourself. It's like it puts you at one with yourself. It makes you know who you are. And there's no stronger power than knowing who you are and owning that and accepting who you are. So walking in that strength is what will carry us forward. So chanting the Om gets you connected to the sun, and that in turn connects you to your father, your dad. So these are all connected, and that also connects you to your wealth, your fame, your reputation. So that all goes along with the slokas that we learn about 37 and 38. So let's just chant Om. And then the way you can do Om is like you can do 25% Ma, you can do 75% O, you can do like 50-50, or you can do like 25% O and 75% Ma. And they have different effects, and you can use different pitches. You can have different speed. So I'm going to just give you a taste of all of that. And first, we'll just spend more time on O. It's A-U-M, but it's spelled like O-H-M or O-M. So, and then the Ma will be 25%. So let's get started. That was the 50-50, and it was a higher pitch, faster. And now I'm going to do completely mellow and slow. And that's going to be 25% O, and Ma is going to be 75%. Okay. Take a deep breath. Connect above your head, the sun, the universe, the sky, your Sahasrara chakra, your 1,000 lotus petals on your head. Move down to your Ajna chakra, your indigo colored 2 petals, your third eye, your wisdom, your pituitary pineal juncture, your Hiranya Garbha, the cosmos. Move down some more to your throat chakra, your speech, your creativity, your Vishuddhi. It's like a light blue color. Now move down to your heart chakra, your heart, your chest, your anahat, your green colored chakra, your love, your expression. Move down a little more to your Manipur chakra, yellow colored. And It's our self-esteem. It's our self-worth. Now move down three fingers below your belly button. That's your Swadhisthana chakra. Your karma is seated there. It's an orange color, and your karma is seated there. Move down to your root chakra, where your Ketu is connected. We learned the nodes of the moon, right? This is Rahu and Ketu, 17, 18 shloka. So your Ketu is connected there. Your skin, your spirituality, that's the Ketu. Your groundedness, who you are. Your root chakra, where you began, where your parents gave you birth, the trunks of your tree, the roots of your tree, I meant. And that is who you are, your root chakra. It's who you are. You know who it is. You know your purpose. Your prosperity is good. Your digestion is good. It's a red color. Now go down your legs, past your knees, your thighs, your knees, your calf, your ankle, your Achilles tendon, down to your feet. Below your feet, ground your feet on the floor. Imagine that you have roots coming out like a tree from below you, below your tree. You're grounding to Mother Earth, Gaia, Mother Earth, and just embrace that. And you're getting grounded from your feet, and connecting to the earth, connecting to yourself. And take a deep breath. The chest breathing that I taught you, aha. So it's like you're not forcing the breath, but you are pushing it out. You're taking it in very softly, like a feminine breath. Very chest related from the mouth. Anyways, I'm going to close now with some self-forgiveness. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. So those tones and vibrations create a different effect. I know it must have sounded a little funny, but the pitch and the movement and the speed and everything really makes a sound effect on our aura, our vibrations, our thoughts, our chakras, everything. So it's all connected. From the ethereal body, we have all these bodies: supercausal, causal, etheric body. And so a lot of things begin in the etheric body. So this will help with all of that forgiveness, because we are going into Pajushan, and that is the biggest holiday for James. And the main focus around that is forgiveness. But the forgiveness also begins with ourselves. And we can do this, we can say these words to other people too. Like we can think of them, think of their face, and say this: I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. So that's a way to do that. We can do that before we eat. So we are forgiving the food with the drink, water that we're drinking, everything. So this is a very good practice before sleeping as well, throughout the day. Continue doing this. There's no limitation. And now I will just close with the Noka. Kamemi savajive, save jiva kamantu me. Miti me savabueshu veram majnam nakenai. Kame mi savajive, save jiva kamantu me. Miti me savabueshu veram majnam nakenai. Kame mi savajive, savajiva kamantu me, miti me savabueshu.
You're muted, Neelam ji. Neelam ji, you're muted.
Namo. Oh, I was muted the whole time?
No, just at the end.
Oh,
You're fine.
okay. We did the comment. Did you hear me for the comment me?
Yes.
Okay. Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayaryanam, Namo Vajayanam, Namo Loye Savasahunam, Eso Panchanamokaro, Sava Pavapanasano, Manglanancha Savesim, Padmam Havai Mangalam. And you see how all the Nokar mantra is also connected to bowing down, being awakened, and also to the chakras. I showed you the connection with the chakras, right? And how it balances them for 24 hours within saying them 3 times in each chakra. So one more time. Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayaryanam, Namo Vajayanam, Namo Vajayanam, Eso Panchanamokaro, Sava Pava Pranasana, Mangalanam Chit Savesim, Paramam Havai Mangalam. Namo, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayaryanam, Namo Uvajayanam, Namo Loye Savasahunam, Namo Loye Savasahunam, Eso Panchanamokaro, Sava Pava Pranasano, Mangalanancha Savesam. Paramam Havai Mangalam. And yeah, disclaimer, whatever I have learned, it's either I took a class or I learned from someone. I'm not claiming to be the innovator of any of these things, as everyone else who's teaching has learned from somewhere else as well. So I just wanted to say that, and with that, Michami Dukram to everybody, if there were any mistakes done on my part in that behalf. I don't claim to put my name on anything and say that I have innovated or created it, as other people who teach also, and they have paid and learned from other people as well. So that's the same way I have learned. So just wanted to make that disclaimer so there's no misunderstandings.
Great, guys. So as we started the class, we have remaining only 10 more stotras to go. That is 5 more sessions. That means this Sunday and then 2 more weekends. As we told you, that we are trying a ceremony on 12th of September. Please mark your calendars. 12th September, 12-hour chanting for all you guys to get as much time as you want to chant all the stotras up to 48. If you want to chant 20, 30, 40, 15, whatever number you want to chant, you'll be able to chant up to 48 one time in rhythm, in full spirit. Vidya, I would encourage you bring your brother and at least have him chant 1 or 2 stotras or more with you. Similarly, all you siblings, try and do your best. The sessions are going to be there 12th of September. It's a Saturday, and it's the timings are all posted in the WhatsApp group. I encourage you all to look at the WhatsApp group for that information. Your parents may have the accounts, have them look it and share it with you. Now comes next week. Sorry, go ahead, Swasti Atisha.
Yeah, can you send the link for the celebration on September 12th, I think? Right? So can you send the link for the form so we can...
We've not put that together.
On WhatsApp?
Yeah, we will not set that link up yet. We will do that in 2 weeks' time. There's still time to set up all that information. We will also have the weekend before that. So the weekend of the 12th is the final session, but the weekend before the 12th is a practice session where you have to come voluntarily to class. So there's a gap between the last session and the 12th. There's a gap of 2 days, Saturday, Sunday. There's one whole, you can almost call it a 13, 14-day gap. And that gap is created for you guys to come on that following Saturday, Sunday, which is the 5th and 6th of September, and come and chant without getting recorded with your teachers and us to get the confidence that you can do the following weekend. Those 2-hour sessions, 90-minute sessions on that weekend of the 5th and 6th is purely up to you guys to come and chant at your discretion. If you don't show up, it's up to you. If you show up, you can come and chant and help other people also learn and chant with them while on mute or while being live.
So is that Zoom meeting the practice one for the 12 hours? Is that Zoom meeting the same link for this one?
Same link.
Okay.
5th and 6th, same link as this link. That will be purely up to you guys to chant all 48 or part of the 48 as much as you want in rhythm. It takes about 30 minutes. So you will have 3 full chantings on Saturday, 3 full chantings on Sunday. And if there's enough interest, we'll do 4 chantings on Saturday, 4 chantings on Sunday. But it's a practice for anyone. And what I would encourage to get most kids participating, do 24 or 12 and let the other kid go on live.
Okay, thank you.
Okay? So everybody, please note this. This is very important. This is your celebration. You guys are chanting, not your parents, not me, not Ashi, not Neelamji, not Aparna Didi. It's all you guys who are chanting. This is your forum, your learning, your platform. Make the most of it, guys. Tomorrow we have 1 to 38. Ashish, just as a reminder for remaining kids here, who's doing 1 to 38 tomorrow?
One to 12, Athar, 13 to 24, Shweta, and 25 to 38, Adish.
Okay, Atharv, you're here. Do you confirm?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't
Shweta?
see the other 2 kids. Okay. We believe they will come and do it. If not, I need a backup.
No, Adish is here.
Adish, you're here, right? Adish is here, sorry.
I could sing.
Okay, what Kavya, what will be the backup for? I think we have 2. Ashiji, Adish is 3rd, right?
Yeah, Adish is for 25 to 38 shlokas.
Okay,
And
so we need a backup
need
for the
13 to 24.
13 to 24, we need a backup. So Kavya, will you be the backup for 13 to 24?
13 to 24?
Yeah.
Yes, that is the backup we need. We have 2 of the kids already here that are confirmed for tomorrow.
Sure,
the only
I'll
kid
do
we do not
13
see
to
here is for
24.
13 to 24.
I could do 13 to 24.
Understand, you'll be backup. Kavya, just to make sure you'll be backup if that kid does not show up.
Okay.
And you understand you'll be backup, right?
Yeah.
So that means you will be chanting on mute with full bhav and meaning, okay? If the kid shows up. And everybody else. We also want to welcome Harsh Bhai here. Harsh Bhai is from Kenya. Today is his first session joining us. He is trying to learn Bhaktamar from scratch. He's going to review the past sessions. I'll put him on spotlight for all of you guys to, I cannot put him on spotlight, but if somebody, Aparna Didi, if you can. Harsh Bhai joins us from Kenya, who's trying to learn Bhaktamar and was told us about our sessions from one of his aunt. So kids, I want you to all encourage Harsh Bhai by clapping for him for being here with us. The entire for Harsh Bhai, okay?
Thank you so
All the
much, Harsh
best.
Bhai.
What time is it for you? In Kenya, what time is it?
Well, 11 p.m.
Okay, welcome. Welcome. I'm Neelam. Nice to meet you, Harsh.
I am sorry.
Okay. Yeah, Jay Jinendra, if you have any questions, you joined the Bhaktamar North America group, right?
Yeah.
So if you have any questions,
yes,
the WhatsApp group is there for support.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Jay Jinendra.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sid Bhaiya, are you? Looks like your camera is froze.
Yeah.
Okay. Bhaiya is speaking something, but we can't hear.
Hello?
Yes. Hi, Bhaiya. Okay. You
Hi,
wanna wrap?
Soham.
Hi, Didi, can you hear me?
Hi, Soham. Can I say hi to you?
He just left. His camera shy. That's why most of the time my camera is off if he's with me. Yeah.
Oh, he's so adorable.
Thank you. Okay. Should we close the session? Done, Ashi?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, sorry, Didi, I got disconnected from my line, but I'm with Nemi here, who's a camera shy baby.
Hi, Nemi. This is the second time I'm seeing you, Nemi.
Only twice.
Stop it.
Okay, okay. Thank you, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow.
Thank you all. Good night for the kids
At
joining
least
from
give me a smile. At least give me a smile, Nemi. And then close.
Sachet, that's my older.
Hi, Sachet.
Hi, Jayendra.
He kind of looks like you, Sid Bhaiya.
Hey, Nemi.
Yeah. Namra is here. Namra is saying hi. Anyways, everybody.
Oh, hi, Namra. Hi. This is the second time I'm saying
Nemi.
Namra also.
I'm not Nemi though.
I know.
No, yeah, you're Nemi
End
Nut.
the session, Didi.
No, not Nemi Nut. Where's Nemi? Nemi.
Let's walk to him. Where is he going?
Jai Jinendra, bye. Thank you.
All
Jai
right.
Shinendra, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye. Beautiful day here in America. Vidhi, you have your hand raised, mere bacche. You want to say something? Nahi?
Everyone have a good start to your Pradyushan.
Yes.
And
Bye, Jai.
Dev Guru Pasai to everybody. Dev Guru Pasai, stay sata.
We'll see everybody tomorrow, okay?
Everyone, whoever is doing any sadhana, stay sata and Dev Guru Pasai.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, Sid Bhaiya.
Absolutely. Bye, everyone. Vidhi, have a good sleep.
Bye.
You're my sporting kid. Always my sporting kid. Always till the end. Please sleep well.
Bye.
Bye, Agamya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Agamya.